Hey racers, JonRacer3 today, back for another Hot Wheels tournament. Today we have 12 Hot Wheels Super GT cars about to take on the 3-lane down the fat track to the finish line. Now this is going to be, it looks like a small tournament, but I'm going to be doing this tournament with the GT style rules. So the way these rules work, if you guys seen any of my other GT videos, we're going to have 6 cars going at one time, racing down the 3-lane to the finish line. Now there will be 5 laps for these races. By laps I mean races, so whoever finishes the farthest ahead down the track will start in position 1. So it's just the cars shuffling for position until until race 5, where the winner of race 5 will be moving on to the finale. We have some beautiful cars here looking very, very nice, and since we only have 2 races, I'm going to be taking the first place and second place cars to the finale. So let's go ahead and meet our cars and let's get started. So for our first race, we have the Lamborghini, the Corvette, and the Nissan in the front row, and then we have a BMW, a Mercedes, and a Cadillac in the back row. Let's start lap 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that. It's going to be a awful wreck. I really forgot to mention that if you land on your hood and you crash, you are out for good. So it looks like the Corvette has had an awful wreck on lap 1, and he's going to be out for the rest of the race. So if you crash, you're out of the race for good, but if you spin out or jump off the track and stay on your wheels, you'll just be sent to the back. Here we go, lap 2, 3, 2, 1. And look at that, the BMW is going to hold a solid lead over the pack. Very clean lap there. Here we go with lap number 3. The BMW staying ahead. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, it's going to be the Lamborghini passing the BMW on lap 3 for the first position, and the Mercedes-Benz is moving up to the front row, passing the Nissan. Here we go, we're on lap number 4. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the BMW getting his first place position back. The Mercedes is moving up to second, Lamborghini starting in third, and then the back row for the final race is going to be the Nissan and the Cadillac. Here we go, lap number 5. The winner of this lap is going to take it with the BMW starting in first, Nissan pushing them, then we have the Mercedes in second with the Cadillac pushing them, and the Lamborghini on the outside who will take it in 3, 2, 1. Look at that, the Mercedes-Benz got squeezed in the middle, falling back, which is unfortunate. The BMW is going to take the first win. He's going to be starting in the pole position for the finale, and the Lamborghini is also moving on. And since we have 6 spots open, I think we should take the top 3. So that means the Cadillac, who was in the back the entire time, is going to move on to the finale as well. So here we go. Now we have our cars starting first, 3rd, and 5th. Sorry. Now we go to our second heat of GT cars. We got the Aston Martin, we have a Ford GT, we have a Lotus Evora, we have another BMW, I believe it's an M3, we have a Renault Sport RS01, and then we have a Camaro GT car. Let's start lap 1. Let's hope there's not a wipeout. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, a very clean race. Just kidding, the Camaro's going to spin off the track, but he's fine, so he'll start in the back. And here is the finishing order for the first race. The Aston Martin will be starting first. I interrupt this program to let you guys know about my gaming channel. If you guys could do me a huge favor, just go into the description and click subscribe on my gaming channel. We're going to be out posting a lot of fun content on this channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get notified for every time I upload. I might upload some special stuff on here, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But that is just all I wanted to say. Now back to your scheduled video. Here we go with lap 2. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, the Aston Martin's going to stay ahead of the pack. No one wipes out except for the Ford GT, who is actually wiped out. He was hiding behind the weight there. The Ford GT is out of the race. Here we go with lap number 3. The Aston Martin's still holding strong. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and the BMW is going to have a lot of speed, but the Aston Martin's still going to finish ahead of him, even though it wasn't his best lap. Everyone's moving on to lap 4. It's looking like it's going to be the Aston Martin versus the BMW, but who is going to win lap 4? 3, 2, 1. Look at that, the Aston Martin is going to be shoved back. Even though we finished first, he's going to be shoved back, starting in the back row for race 5, and the Renault is going to be starting first. Here we go with race number 5. The Renault is going to be starting in first with the Aston Martin pushing him, who has proved to be one of the faster cars. We have the BMW starting in second with the Corvette behind him, and then the Lotus is on the outside. Who will win? 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be close, but it is absolute carnage back there. The Camaro's not going to finish it, the Lotus isn't going to finish it, and the Renault is going to be winning this race with the BMW in second and the Aston Martin in third. And here are your finalists. We have 3 cars from the first race and 3 cars from the second race. Starting in position 1, we have the BMW Z4 being pushed by his teammate, the BMW M3. Then we have the Renault Sport RS01 being pushed by the Cadillac. And finally, the Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo being pushed by the Aston Martin Vantage GT3. This final race will be 7 laps long. Will anyone wipe out? Who will bring it back? We're about to find out in 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's an awful wipeout in the back there, and we have a car that has flipped. It's the Aston Martin who dominated the last race, barely got into this race, and now he's on his roof. He will be done for the day. Here we go with race number 2. The Lamborghini's moved up to second, but that BMW is holding a strong first place. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, the Lamborghini is going to be shoved off the track. Technically, he finished the lap, so we're not going to penalize him for that. He'll just be starting in the back. But we have another BMW who's claimed his first place position with the second BMW right there. Here we go for lap number 3. 3, 2, 1. Looks like all cars are going to make it around just fine. Here we go, starting lap 4. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, the BMWs are going to race to the finish. Cadillac, with a bad start, is going to be starting in last place. But man, these BMWs are fast. Here we go, starting lap 5. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, the BMW is going to be starting in first, but he's flipped upside down. Too much carnage through the corner. This BMW was dominant throughout the entire tournament, but now he's wiped out in lap 5. 2 laps to go. This race is getting down to the wire, and the only car that moved on from the second heat is that Renault in first place. 3, 2, 1. The Renault tries to get a push from the Cadillac, but it's not going to be enough. And here's the starting positions for lap 7. We got the Renault, Lamborghini, BMW, with the Cadillac in the back. Can the BMW prove his dominance in this final lap, or can the Renault get a huge push from the Cadillac to take the win? 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo starting in the middle, blowing through all of the commotion on the corner, taking the win today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I had a very fun time filming this because I love this rule set for these cars. So if you want to see this rule set used more often in my tournaments, make sure you like the video and comment down below telling me you want more. And I'll see you guys in the next tournament. Take it easy. Peace.